I apologize for the noise, but I do need to turn the heater on because it's really cold. And you can't be uncomfortable as an artist. You can, but it just detracts from your focus big time. Okay, I think that's it. I think we can just get started.
Easy come and easy go.
It's literally so icy right now that I had to put tracks on the boots that I use to go out to take care of ponies. I could probably ice skate. It's so icy.
I guess you could
Old house problems. We close the blinds to help keep it warm at night, because otherwise it's very cold. How pretty. Fresh air. Our Wi-Fi's out again, but this time I made sure to download my books and so many podcasts ahead of time. So our septic still doesn't work, so I have to hike about a mile to go to the bathroom. Woo! So exciting. But this is just kind of my morning. Normally I would be doing social media.
through each night we'll keep burning bright. I'm so lucky to be alive.
Today we're probably going to be making the final marks on this painting, which is really exciting. I have a game plan of things that I wrote down yesterday, so we'll see. This one, I drew up the sketches of the sailboat, so I kind of have an idea of what I want. We'll see how that goes. The interesting painting is this one, because you can see I changed the background. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. Let's see, maybe this is dry enough to hold up. Let's hold it up. Okay, see it? Obviously the mountains are all messed up right now because I painted over them, but the shadows in the mountains, too dark. The sky, also too dark. I'm glad that I tried the darker sky, because there were when I drew up some thumbnails of it, I was playing around with the values, and I did kind of like the dark one, but then I redrew it a little bit darker kind of to match the sky, and I don't like it. It's too much. It's too stark. So I'm gonna have to go back in and lighten it up and rebalance the sky. Basically, redoing the sky, and that is my next priority.
Wow. I think you might be right. I'm thinking maybe I'm way past the point of no return. I'm running traffic lights to spend a little time looking into your eyes. Swear I've been aching, I've been waiting for you all my life. This must be what love feels like. You got me high as a satellite. All that I know is I think I like life a little better with you on my mind. Start prophesizing that you'll wreck my life and leave me high and dry, yeah. But you look at me like you know something I don't. It's almost like you see where this thing's gonna go. Wow.
I was using Tish daggers from Rosemary Co. And it's funny because I've had those brushes for about a year now, and when I first bought them, I really disliked them. I felt like they were too stiff, it was too something. It's really cool to then have just decided to try it try them again. I kid you not, it was an absolute game changer. I am so in love with those brushes for every reason that Andrew says. And it's because you can go flat, you can like get a point, you can do a line. They just are capable of so many things. I did another art splurge because why not? After falling in love with the Tish dagger, I did a little research. So Mark Maggiore is one of my ultimate art inspos, as he is for many other people. I looked at some of the brushes he uses. I was curious about experimenting with different brushes because up to this point I've been really bad about trying a bunch of different brushes. I basically used the same four for all paintings, and I realized how limiting that was. So I'll show you what I got. I got these evergreens, which are oil brushes. I got filberts, long filberts, those ones specifically, in size 8, 6, 4, and 2 and 1. I'm just really excited to see how they behave in different situations. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on this one specifically. We've got a lot to do. I have applied to more art competitions. We'll hear back from those eventually. A few online galleries that I applied for. Just trying to aggressively get my name out there and seen by a wider variety of people. Which I do have videos coming out about how to market your art, things to spend your money on in order to get your art out there, things to not spend your money on because I've made that mistake. So there's a lot to look forward to. I've got a lot more educational videos coming out in order to help you guys. So I think we should get to it. Let's get to it. You know those days that don't necessarily go exactly how you want them to? That was today. Nothing like outright bad happened. I just didn't feel like I connected with the artwork as well today. Which, to be fair, I've been so busy that I haven't really put the time and effort into thinking about it. I don't know, I just feel like I made a lot of mistakes today. Plastered, like fake. Right, I'm not super pleased with today. But otherwise this painting's on its way to being done. All this is pretty much done. It's just the mountains that need a little bit of fine tuning. I don't know that I like gold leaf. I like it in theory. There's people that do it really well, and I like it. I don't know that I like this one. There's just things that I would do differently, I think, like move this further down, have more sky. Let's wipe it. But That was easy. I might just paint over all of it and like turn it into an actual oil painting. And some lucky person is just gonna have a painting that's layered in gold leaf. Probably gonna repaint this. Kind of redo it, get rid of the gold. Bigger sky, less water. Good morning. I have a little bit of a tip for you today because yesterday I was feeling down about myself and like I wasn't creating paintings to the level that I wanted and I didn't know why, and I was just like, this isn't going well. You know, all the negative self-talk that we all can suffer from. So my tip for you, because I was feeling like I just wanted to repaint everything, take a photo of your art, go do something else for a while, and then later in the evening, look at the photo that you took, analyze it. So in my case, when I re-looked at this, I was like, okay, it actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it did. Like, not nearly as bad as what my brain was saying earlier that day. Are there things that I want to change? Yes. But that became way more clear once my mind was separated from it for a bit. So, in short, that's my tip for you. Take a photo, take time away, analyze your photo, and reevaluate it. And it's probably not as bad as you think. Sometimes it is, and that's also fine. But as long as you're able to identify it. So I did the adjustments that I said I was going to, and I have to say that I'm quite happy with them. Are the mountains perfect? I don't know yet. I might have to sit on those a little bit and just like keep analyzing and making sure they do in fact look how I want them to. The only thing I didn't do was darken the grass, and that's because I just repainted some more of that in the barn, and that needs to dry so that I can be free to move the glaze where I want to. My favorite tips for painting realistically. Number one is edges. Edges are so important, as in when are they softened and when are they hard. Perfect example, for added depth, anything that you don't want to be the focal point, soft edges. So all of those lines in the back, even though when you look at them, they may look pretty crisp, when you get up close, you can see that there's definite blends. Like it's not a direct hard line, right? That's another good example where there's no actual distinct line there. It's just blended. So that's a soft edge versus where I want you to focus is the cow's face. So when we look at the cow's face, you can see there are more distinct lines. There are harsher, more crisp lines around the cow's face where I want you to focus. Again, in the foliage, very soft, very smushy. Face, harsh. 2, I think, is color. Color is really important when you're painting realism, because if something is too vibrant or has too much chroma saturation, it brings it far forward. So even though these may look like they have a lot of color to them, they don't. They're very, very muted colors. It's just how it relates to everything else is what makes that difference. That's a wrap on this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, if you like any of the paintings that you see, they will be available in upcoming collections, and all that can be found in the description box below through my website. You'll sign up for my newsletter, you get priority access for everything, and little gifts and extra things. I make it worth your while, I promise. You're interested in any of the products that I use, from the nails that I wear to the paintbrushes or the paints that I use or the canvas or anything like that, that is also all in the description box below. Those are affiliated links, so I do get a little bit of something through any sales generated through those links. So I appreciate it, and they are with companies that I love and would use regardless if it was an affiliation or not. That is why I am affiliated with them, because I already use their products. So check it out. They're pretty cool. And I hope you liked everything in this video. I look forward to creating more educational content for you guys and just going through the artistic life and journey with you all. In upcoming videos, we have this one that's going to be done soon. A lot of big projects. There's a lot of cowboy open art calls that I'm trying to get into, and I need artwork for it. So we're going to buckle down and get cracking on some new stuff. And that's basically it. So thank you so much again for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I can't wait to see you in the next one.